So recently I saw a really interesting question on Twitter, which is what asset would you hold for 10 years that isn't BTC or ETH? Now, when I first read this question, I said BTC, but then I read the rest of the sentence. And then I was like, oh, ETH. And then I read a little bit more, and that one's no good either. So it has to be something other than BTC, ETH. I saw some wild answers. I saw USDC, which I completely disagree with because 10 years is a long time for a stablecoin to be around, in my opinion. And some people took the easy way out and were saying like testnet ETH or ETC. And then some other answers I saw that I think were serious were like EOS.
Really?
I guess. I mean, what else is there, right? Obviously, like XMR, Zcash.
Zcash.
But with the European legislation banning the use of privacy, enhanced privacy assets or whatever, enhanced anonymity assets, that seems suspect too. So, Kazuaki, you're up. What asset will you hold for 10 years? It has to be crypto asset. You can't say Rolex.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to say Rolex or like some fancy jewelry.
Gold. No, it has to be crypto.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Milady NFTs.
Yeah, NFT might be a good option, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad option because if NFTs... I mean, if crypto is still around, probably NFTs will still be around.
Yeah.
And if NFTs are still around in 10 years, whatever NFTs are popular now, I assume will hold at least some value. I doubt we'll go to zero just for the nostalgia factor.
Yep.
Kind of like how Nintendo 64 games are getting expensive now, right? Kind of a similar thing. So, given all that, what are you holding 10 years from now? You're a millionaire. What did you buy and hold for 10 years?
Oh man, I thought it was like what asset would you hold, like ETH or BTC, same as you. Like,
yeah.
I was gonna give like super boring answer. It's not a binary thing. Like like you can hold the BTC for assets, and then you can hold ETH for like interacting with the smart contract or like ZK proof or whatever. But I don't really know. I don't know the answer. I would say like Zcash probably. Like some privacy coin. Yeah.
Yeah, they won't make it illegal.
Yeah.
I might say if you're gonna go privacy coins, maybe go XMR because that seems to be what criminals like. They like XMR the most.
Yeah.
And if crypto as a whole gets banned, I would assume these criminals are still going to be using XMR.
Yeah.
So I would say not Zcash for me. I would say XMR. But XMR is crypto. Who knows what would happen to it in 10 years? Probably have to upgrade it and things like that. Whereas Zcash, I feel like is more good to go for 10 years when it comes to cryptography and things like that. Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's really tough.
Yeah. What about, you know what I was thinking? Curve.
A curve, okay.
Yeah. Because, like, of all the assets on ETH, I feel like Curve will stick around, as like a fundamental building block. 10 years is a long time, though. Yeah. It's a long, long time. But Curve has, like, it has a lot of value. Especially if you compare it to, like, other DEX tokens that are largely governance tokens, right? I think Curve has utility. Yeah. And also, I think the likelihood of Curve in the next 10 years, if it was still around, it would be like $1,000 a token or something. Maybe not 1,000, but like $50. So I don't know. I'm gonna say Curve. This is an insane answer, but I'm gonna say it. Also, you can lock it for 4 years easily, right? So you're gonna like get yield over the 4 years. That's good.
Right.
Yeah. Curve.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
Mm.
We'll check back in. 10 years from now, we'll do a
In
part
10
two of
years.
this video. You know, I mean, obviously, I would not put all my eggs in one basket. I would have, you know, a nice diversified portfolio. But I think Curve would be a big chunk of it, along with NFTs.
Mm.